Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here for the first time since season number 4 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series at the now Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. To qualify here for the AAA Missouri 600K, and only 3 races remain before we crown a champion on Labor Day weekend in Darlington. So very late in the season, especially for a race like this. But it's going to be a fun one tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Napa Fam. This is Under qualifying right here for the AAA Missouri 600K at Gateway. 5 minutes to clock in a time. No one's gone out there yet, interestingly enough. These are the 8 drivers who are in the hot seat rides for this weekend. Chloe Reiner in the 07, Christian Vargas in the 08. Jacob Hamman in the 21, Daniel Voyles in the 55, Alex Bonsignore in the 57, John Andrews in the 67, Christopher Alfveby in the 71, Landon Smith Jr. in the number 98. Those are the 8 drivers. Top 2 fastest will advance on and race in tomorrow night 60-lap event here from the Gateway International Raceway. The old name for this racetrack, the easier name to say. But it is the Worldwide Technology Raceway here at Gateway, and it's going to be a fun one tomorrow night. And tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the Turkey Hill Series rolling here with the Emerson Electric 250. So going to get a taste of the action tonight with the Turkey Hill Series. And they also have a very big championship battle going on. And one of the guys in that championship battle is the driver of the 08 machine, Christian Vargas, who won last week at Watkins Glen in the Turkey Hill Series. We'll have to see what he can do in tonight's race here, see if he possibly has a shot at moving his way up in the championship. First driver who will complete a lap here at Gateway, I believe it's going to be the number 71 of Christopher Alfveby. He's going to clock in right here at a 34.474. A little bit of a slow time right there for the Titan Fury Motorsports driver. I would imagine we're going to see some faster times here as the session goes along. It is actually quite a slow racetrack. This is going to be a long race. When we went to Phoenix back in March, that track is faster, and we had a shorter race there, only 67 laps. Or should I say 63 laps there. We're in that mile-long racetrack. We're going to have 60 laps here, but this is a 1.25-mile racetrack. So definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be a long race, even if it goes caution-free tomorrow night. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Even though it's 60 laps, so those 60 laps are going to take a while. They run pretty long lap times here. Number 98 right there. Landon Smith Jr. at the top of the board. Good run there for the driver of the number 98 machine there, NS Racing. Chloe Reiner just went to 34.145. She's had a lot of good runs as of late in the Turkey Hill Series, and as a result has been in this hot seat for quite a little bit. She only competes against Nick Smith and Dylan Young for this hot seat, so it's the easiest hot seat to get, the Velocitar 07 machine, but they actually haven't made it in to these Chick-fil-A Cup Series races that often, and we got a time under 34 seconds, number 21 of Jacob Hamman, who was also part of this championship battle in the Turkey Hill Series. He, along with Landon Smith Jr., currently have the 2 fastest times here at Gateway. Both under, now Chloe Reiner in that second position, both under 34 seconds. Time's definitely improving as the session goes along. However, tire wear is very significant here, so after a few laps, those tires start to wear out, and the times go down even further from what you see on the leaderboard. Landon Smith Jr. to 33.822. Great run there for Landon Smith Jr. in the number 98 machine. Looking pretty sporty here tonight. Number 21 there, right on the other side of the racetrack, not behind him, because that's the 55 of Daniel Voyles, who's right behind the 98 machine. Number 21, great run, Jacob Hamman, who is now back up into second. Landon Smith Jr., Jacob Hamman with the 2 fastest times so far here in uncharted qualifying in the AAA Missouri 600K. Now, Daniel Voyles goes to the second position. Great run there for the Trans-Tasman Racing team. And tomorrow night, we got signups for the Turkey Hill Truck Series, but Trans-Tasman Racing is already filled up in the Turkey Hill Truck Series by 2 drivers who I did not see coming back, and 2 of quite possibly the most legendary drivers on Napa Fan, Elijah Gordon and Stuart Gratton. Not Mitchell Henderson, Stuart Gratton. Going to be driving for Trans-Tasman Racing in the Turkey Hill Truck Series this fall. That is going to be one team to watch out for. Daniel Voyles is going to put that Trans-Tasman 55 to the top of the board as Christian Vargas goes to second in the 08 machine. And we're all looking forward to the Turkey Hill Truck Series coming up here, beginning, as a matter of fact, a week from tonight at Daytona. And as a reminder, driver signups, main driver signups coming up tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time over on Napa Fan. 30 more seconds left on the clock. We'll have to see if anybody beats Voyles' time there, but 33.778. It's Voyles, and it's the 08 machine of Christian Vargas, the top two drivers in the field. Going to be interesting to see who else gets the advantage here, if anyone gets the advantage. Don't think anyone else will. Believe the time's going to run out right there. That's going to do it. It's Daniel Voyles and Christian Vargas in the field for the AAA Missouri 600K here from Gateway. They will lead us to the green, or should I say, they will join the other 40 full-time drivers in the field to qualify for the pole here in the AAA Missouri 600K. We're not quite there yet. Let's go ahead and see who wins the pole here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series from Gateway. Daniel Voyles and Christian Vargas to make it on through uncharted qualifying. And here we are. We're ready to set the starting lineup for tomorrow night's AAA Missouri 600K from the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series Season number 9. Only 3 races remain until we crown a champion. And this is going to be an intense race tomorrow night. And not only that, the first time we have come here to Gateway since season number 4 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Now, we have run 3 races at this track before in the Cup Series, and some of the guys in this field have come here before in a Cup car. But it's been since 2016 since we've come to this racetrack, so it's been a little while for the Cup guys. But we're definitely excited to be back in the St. Louis area here for the AAA Missouri 600K. And I know, it's the AAA Missouri 600K. Not the AAA Illinois 600K, because this racetrack is, in fact, in Illinois. The actual sponsor of this race is AAA Missouri, which is the AAA branch that also covers Illinois. Very interesting how that works out, but it's the AAA Missouri 600K, even though we're in Illinois. You know, little misnomers. It's just fun. It's just fun to be stupid sometimes. It's not even me being stupid. It's AAA. I don't know what they're doing there. Either way, we got ourselves a very interesting battle here in the championship. Only 3 races remain. Nathan Baird still the points leader, 2,210 points towards the championship. Alexander Rose 22 points behind after he rallied to a huge run at Watkins Glen. He was pretty much midway through the field the entire race, and then the final couple laps drove his way past so many guys in his final few laps to drive home in 7th. Ryan Durrani has been having an excellent past few races, and as a matter of fact, he's a guy to really watch out for because he's been one of the hottest drivers in this series the past few races. He's 23 points behind. Silas Orta, who has just been there, essentially, hasn't really contended for any wins, but he's there, 25 points off the points lead with 3 races left to go in the season and a shot at a Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship. Then you got Sam and Oskin, 43 points behind. The regular season champion has struggled in the chase a little bit. Shane Lake is 46 points behind after his win in Watkins Glen last weekend. Jesse Turner is 52 points behind. Mark Davidson 53 points behind. Harrison Alonso 54 points behind. All those guys within reasonable distance of the points leader heading into tomorrow's race. Then it's Fisher G, 80 points behind. Reagan Whitlock, 115 points behind. Their chances are extremely slim, especially for Whitlock. Actually, Whitlock could mathematically be eliminated from the championship at the end of tomorrow night, but doesn't really want that to happen to him because there he is, second fastest as Andrew Miller goes to the top of the board in the number 24. And Trey Bartow has taken the pole away from Andrew Miller. Only 3 races remaining in Bartow's Chick-fil-A Cup Series career. However, he is returning in the Turkey Hill Truck Series this fall, and we might be seeing him over there for a few more years. He's just retiring here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, so it's going to be interesting to see what Bartow can do in tomorrow night's race. Obviously, had a huge opportunity at winning last weekend in Watkins Glen before he got caught up in that huge wreck that involved the race leader of Fisher G at the time, I do believe. Nathan Faden also got caught up in it, and Bartow who was right there with the leaders late in the going, got caught up. And his chances at another Chick-fil-A Cup Series race victory ended right there. He is now in the 4th position as the driver right ahead of him, Sebastian Kukulon, who's only one of 2 drivers this season who has yet to get a top 5 finish. He, along with Dale Lightning, who both are currently inside the top 10 right now here in qualifying. Rolling pretty well so far. Zachary Fitzwater just went to 2nd in the number 9 machine. A great run for Fitzy. Then it's Chase Harris in the number 40 machine. And there goes Nathan Baird, our points leader, to 2nd. That is huge for Nathan Baird. Baird's definitely going to have to run well in this race if he's going to have a good chance at this championship, I do believe. Because next weekend, it's the Valvoline 400 at Daytona, and you cannot go into that race expecting that you're going to run well. So Nathan Baird in a position right now where he's going to have to earn this spot and get those points in tomorrow night's race so that he has a buffer heading into Daytona, because only 3 races remaining, one of those races being Daytona. Last season, the super speedway that we had on the schedule, Nathan Baird wrecked out and finished last. He still won the championship by 2 races, but he doesn't have that point buffer that he's got he doesn't have that point buffer that he had last year at the moment. So he's going to have to run well in tomorrow night's race if he's going to have a good shot at holding on to this points lead. Great time there in 5th, though, for Nathan Baird, highest chase driver in the field. The only chase driver inside the top 10. Shane Lake, the last winner, is 11th. Then we got Mark Davidson in 16th. Ryan Durrani is 20th. Jesse Turner is 21st. Ergel Arvin Alonso 24th. Reagan Whitlock 27th. Sam Askin in the 28th position. Or should I say, he just moved down to 29th. Someone from the back, I believe, improved their time. We'll go through the rest of the field right here. Alexander Rowe, 35th. Silas Ortiz, 41st. Fisher G is 40th. So definitely not looking too good for a few of those guys in the back of the field who were trying to catch up to Nathan Baird in the championship standings. It's Daniel Voyles. You have to mention Voyles here. Just advanced on in uncharted qualifying, who just went to the top of the board here in the main qualifying session. Logan Williams almost won in this ride when we went to Nashville back in mid-July. And now Daniel Voyles is going to become the 2nd uncharted driver to win a race this season. Obviously, Carter Friesen won at Boston for Hamill Racing Enterprises. We'll have to see what the 30, or should I say the 55 can do here at Gateway. We have 3 minutes left in this session. We'll say at the moment, Nathan Baird is going to start 6th. That is not necessarily where you want to start at a place like this. The outside lane is not the preferred line here at all, especially on the start of the race. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with that. Of course, you do see that he is tied there with Zachary Fitzwater, but obviously Nathan Baird, being the points leader, is ahead of Fitzwater in the points, so he breaks the tiebreaker, which actually might hurt him in the long run for tomorrow night's race, because that outside lane, like I said, not exactly where you want to be. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does with that. Don't think we had any improvements out of any of the other guys. Now Alexander Rose still 35th, Silas Ortiz still 41st. Those 2 guys, and Ryan Durrani is 21st. Durrani has been very strong these past few races. He actually almost won the NOFSRL 500, was practically the only chase driver to not be involved in a wreck in that event at Michigan. We'll have to see how well he does in tomorrow night's race at Gateway. Some other guys who are not in the chase who are having good runs. Obviously, Chase Harrison, the 40, in 2nd right now. But how about Dale Lightning in the number 38, currently 3rd? And someone just went around. Tristan Allen got spun off by Shane Lake, I do believe. And 15 took a wild ride right there in qualifying. Don't know how much of that we're going to see in tomorrow night's race. Tristan Allen currently in the... he's not that far back, I know that much. Where is he? Why can't I find him? 33rd. Yikes. Not as good as I thought he was. And I don't think he's going to improve after he got spun around right there. Only one driver under 33 seconds here in qualifying, and that is the uncharted driver of Daniel Voyles for Trans-Tasman Racing. And obviously I mentioned, you know, the lineup that Trans-Tasman's going to be having in the Turkey Hill Truck Series this fall. These main driver signs for that are going to be tomorrow night, but they are already filled up with Elijah Gordon and Stuart Grattan coming back to Napa Fan. That is awesome to see right there. A two-time Chick-fil-A Cup Series champion. Of course, Stuart Grattan himself has not been in a race car since Season 7 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. He's been rolling whoa, I just forgot the word. Development driver. That's what I wanted to say. Been rolling his development driver, Mitchell Henderson, in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series the past couple of years, and it's going to be wild to see what those two long-time veterans do in the Turkey Hill Truck Series this season for season number 7. Going to be great to see those guys battle it out on the racetrack with everybody else. Of course, obviously, Jesse Turner, Zachary Fitzwater, Nicholas Samdio, Trey Bartow, all going to be back in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Eric Monaco, who's never made a start in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series before, but is a very prominent driver in the NOFSRL. Going to be back for his 4th season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Other guys in the series as well, defending champion Fisher G, Eli Bright, Joe Rakowski, they've all come back as reserve drivers. Outside of that, I don't think there are anybody else who is coming back as of now, so we should have probably about 27, 26 cars and trucks, I should say, available for signups tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And right after the signups are done, it's the green flag at 8 p.m. Eastern Time here from Gateway in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series for the AAA Missouri 600K. So we're definitely excited for tomorrow night. Going to be a great night of racing and signups action on Napa Fan. Another driver to definitely take note of here is the number 97 machine of Nathan Stapleton. And there he is coming off the pit lane right there. Currently 4th quickest right now. And Stapleton is well retiring from the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, or at least for the time being. He does plan on expanding the NS Racing team next year. He will be starting in the 4th position for the AAA Missouri 600K tomorrow night. It'll be Daniel Voyles leading us to the green flag alongside Chase Harris, Dale Lightning, Nathan Stapleton, Sebastian Kukalon, Nathan Baird, Zachary Fitzwater, Patrick Smith, Trey Bartow, Gatlin Downey, the top 10 starting positions. Shane Lake in 11th, looking to gain on Nathan Baird. We'll have to see if he can do so. I mean, none of the Chase drivers starting ahead of Nathan Baird for this race, so that will definitely make things interesting. Shane Lake there in 11th. Other Chase drivers in the field. Mark Davidson, 16th. Ryan Durrani, 21st. Jesse Turner, 22nd. Alonzo, 26th. Samet Ozkin, 28th. Reagan Whitlock is 30th. Silas Orta, 34th. Alexander Rowe, 36th. And then Fisher G, 41st. Starting position for tomorrow's race. That is how they line up for tomorrow's AAA Missouri 600K here from Gateway. Should be a good one tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time over on Napa Fan. But tonight at 9, we got ourselves the Emerson Electric 250 in the Turkey Hill Series. Should be a good one. 40 laps here around Gateway. Give you a bit of a taste of the action of what we're going to see tomorrow night in the penultimate race of the season for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Daniel Voyles for winning the poll. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the AAA Missouri 600K 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night on Napa Fan. I will see you guys later.